So we here at the room. Okay. I'm here with my mom. It's our monthly mother-daughter weekend. And we went to Austin. So this is the first night of it. I had to go to work. So now we're here. It's 5:42. We're going to have a reservation at 9. So, I'm going to go. There she goes. We're here at the restaurant, guys. Foreign domestic. Look at that. Look at these prices, baby. I'm showing you all the prices. $4, $6, $8, $29. This menu is crazy. My mom over there. The guy, they trying to be fancy. Y'all see him with the lights. Y'all see him. But yeah, we're here. Monthly mother-daughter trip. It's a whole weekend excursion, so we got more to do. Y'all, I only dined in the finest with my mom. Look at these prices. Look at this. Let me just zoom in for you. And look how little this menu. You know it's fancy when the whole menu can fit in the camera. That's it. It's one-sided. All right.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Another month of Diners, Drive-In, and Dive Reviews. We are here filming our intro for Foreign and Domestic because we forgot to do it.
Yeah.
This month we went to Austin, Texas. And we went to Foreign and Domestic restaurant where Guy Fieri did an interview. I think it was season 14.
Yeah,
episode
season 14.
11.
Yes,
There we go.
episode 11.
And so they were actually culinary graduates, or they went to culinary school, and they they put together creative dishes, international and American. So I had high hopes when I went.
Yes. So when we actually went there,
It was night. We could only
Right.
get night reservations.
Right.
That's part of the reason why we forgot.
right.
Because
We
it's
got some
dark.
video in there, but it's really dark. So just bear with it. I tried to get the menu and I took pictures of the actual. Well, I took pictures of 2 of the dishes because we just got lost in Magical Land. Okay, I say that. I think I say that in one of the videos that we got lost in Magical Land because we did.
Right.
It was so magical.
The ambiance in there was different than regular diners, drive-ins, and dives. It was like a restaurant ambiance, and they
Right.
had night lighting. So it was dark inside, so we really couldn't film much either
Right.
because it was dark inside and we're dark. So
Right. So I think we should give you guys the review of it
this
first.
is my Snoops. I don't want to
Yeah.
forget him. He keeps jumping up like he needs some attention. So this is Snoops.
Here he is, guys.
This is my pup, my poodle, toy poodle.
Look at him.
So he's in the video today.
All right, guys. Sorry about that.
Family interruption.
Interruptions can never just do anything smoothly. Always some interruptions. But what we were about to go into were the reviews for the foreign domestic. So the first dish we had there was what was it called? It was some type of bread.
It's a popover.
Yeah,
Black
popover.
pepper popover.
Right,
Kind of like Yorkshire pudding that you get in London.
right.
Well, it's like you have to get it very hot in the oven, and when you put it in there, it just pops over. It was so light and fluffy.
Yep.
And the flavor is black pepper, so it's a lot of pepper in there. And
Right.
then they dropped some good cheese.
Oh, it was so good. I didn't even get a picture of it because we started, after we prayed over the food, we started eating. Like, we started going ham on the popover. And I'm like, and I was trying to think about the family. I was really trying, like, we should let them try this and everything.
Right.
It didn't end up that way. I just ate the whole thing because what came next was gnocchi.
Yes. Mushroom gnocchi.
Oh,
Potato gnocchis. Homemade.
So-
As we mentioned, these are culinary chefs.
yes.
And so everything was delicious,
Right.
homemade. The gnocchi was falling apart. I had
Yep.
never had gnocchi that good before.
It was like a
Anywhere.
mixture of potato, a mixture of flour, but it was that again. I was in the middle of telling you the description. Our dog couldn't be still. You started to whimper. Oh my gosh, just too many things happening right now. But I was saying that the gnocchi tastes like potato. It had like wanted to be like pasta, but yet not. But yet it was so smooth. I was in heaven, and the mushrooms were so tender, so
like
tender.
Delicate broth. It was like a soup, a gnocchi soup.
Right.
It wasn't like a big bowl of soup, but like we had like a soup.
Right.
Broth. And so it was so good, even with the popovers.
Yep.
She
rushed right back over.
Popovers.
Sorry again, guys. Had to pause.
So yes, the gnocchi had fresh dill. The mushrooms were delicious. Everything was delicate and delectable.
Right.
So after we had that, we had the bavette steak, steak.
Bavette steak.
With,
Yes.
mustard greens. And
that was so good. And
fried scallions.
rutabaga, right?
Rutabaga.
Right.
Yes.
So that was really good. I'm like, mine was more of the rare. My steak, I asked them for medium, but it was on the rare side, but it was still good nonetheless. You know, my mom told me like maybe you should tell them to cook it a little more, but I'm like, no, it's still kind of like when I tasted her piece, mine was actually a lot tender than the piece that she had, and I'm glad it was kind of more on the rare side because it made it easier for me to chew. But it was so good. I'm like, this is my first time ever really being able to eat a whole plate of greens. And I ate it and nothing was going on my stomach. My stomach still felt good afterwards. And this was a farm to table restaurant. So that's something I've never had before, was a farm to table restaurant. I've always had like organic, you know, grass fed meat, that kind of stuff, but never like really all the ingredients were farm to table.
So when we left, we weren't feeling heavy or extra full.
Right.
For dessert, she got the ice cream, the vanilla, and the chocolate, homemade.
Oh my God. Yes.
I tasted it. It tasted delicious.
Yes, it was melting fast. I knew it was homemade. They had to put some love in it. I saw them scooping the ice cream out into the bowls from like those little mise en place containers where they, you know, where you will make your own ice cream, put it in the mise en place container, put it in the freezer, and then let it freeze and then scoop it out. I saw them doing that, so I know it's homemade. They put some farm to table cocoa powder in there and all that goodness, because everything really tastes good and fresh and sweet.
So it was a fine dining experience that we consider that restaurant to be, even though it's a younger vibe, you know, the younger generation, meaning I would say 30s and younger. So the vibe was just different, even though it was fine dining. It was just the atmosphere was brighter and lighter. It wasn't very somber and just like, you know, don't talk.
Right.
We were having a good time.
Right. I was very relaxed. The waitress was amazing. Like that whole vibe. Like I rate them 5 out of 5.
Right. 5 out of 5. They get a 5 out of 5.
Yeah. That there was no imperfections for me. Everything was good. I ate everything. Like everything. We didn't take anything home. Everything was eaten. But yeah, that's our review for foreign and domestic.
So Guy gets a what? He gets a +1.
Yes, he gets a +1.
Very good, Guy. We loved it. We're in agreement with foreign and domestic.
Right.
So keep it up.
Yep.
Keep up the good work.